Are you on Facebook yet? The site is up to 60 million users so far, with a projection of 200 million by the end of the year. If you're not on Facebook, here's how it works. You set up a profile page with details about yourself, and then decide who gets to see it. Friends use their pages to share personal news, exchange photos, team up on political causes, or just play long-distance Scrabble. It can be a useful tool or an addictive waste of time. Either way, Facebook is having a dramatic impact on the World Wide Web, and it's estimated to be worth $15 billion. Sitting atop this growing company, directing an internet revolution, is a young, geeky computer programmer who created the site only 4 years ago. This is the face of Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, the mogul who's guiding its extraordinary growth. What everyone wants to know is he old enough to be running a company some people say is the biggest thing since Google? Tell everyone how old you are.
I'm 23 right now. So,
and you're running this huge company.
It's not that big.
And here he was helping me set up my own Facebook page with a profile of my likes and dislikes. Guess what my favorite TV show is?
I can't.
Duh. All right, put 60 Minutes there. Next, we added my friends, family. That's my son-in-law, old classmates. Within a few minutes, I got a friend request. Here's a guy I haven't talked to in 2 years, and I'm so thrilled to hear from him. Mark. This is why so many find the site addictive. In a world with no cell phone or email directories, Facebook has become a way to find lost friends.
Right, I mean, it used to be the case, like, you'd switch jobs, and then maybe you wouldn't keep in touch with all the people that you knew from that old job, just because it was too hard. But one of the things that Facebook does is it makes it really easy to just stay in touch with all these people.
Of course, if someone tries to friend you, you can ignore them. And privacy settings allow you to deny access to your page, say, to your boss or your parents.
Good afternoon, Facebook. How may I help you?
Facebook headquarters in downtown Palo Alto looks like a dorm room. The 400 employees who get free food and laundry show up late, stay late, and party really late. Zuckerberg, who's made the cover of Newsweek and is reportedly worth $3 billion, sits at a desk like the other software engineers writing computer code. Have you changed your lifestyle? You don't look like you're buying really expensive clothes.
No, I'm not buying really expensive clothes.
Are you buying things? Are you buying things that you would
No, I have a little, like, one-bedroom apartment with a mattress on the floor. That's where I live.
It's almost like a Disney movie.
Right.
23-year-old kid takes over a major company.
Right.
Kara Swisher, who used to write about Silicon Valley for the Wall Street Journal and now has a blog, All Things Digital, has called him the toddler CEO. What do you think it's done to him as a person to be 23 years old?
I think it's hard. I think when all of a sudden you're the smartest person in the world and you're the meal ticket for everybody, and this is the big hit. This is the new Google at this point. And so Mark is under a lot of pressure because everybody wants something from him.
Like the founders of Google, Larry Page and Sergey Brin, Mark Zuckerberg is looked up to in Silicon Valley as a visionary. You seem to be replacing Larry and Sergey as the people out here who everyone's talking about. You're just staring at me.
Is that a question?
Yeah. We were warned that he can be awkward and reluctant to talk about himself. So we turned for help to his Facebook page, which says he's a Harvard alum. You're not a Harvard alum.
That's true. We don't have a setting for dropout. So.
He dropped out of Harvard in 2004, where he was intending to study psychology. His mom is a psychiatrist. Here she is on Facebook. His dad's a dentist. Mark was a computer whiz early on, writing software in 6th grade. In his second year at Harvard, he built a site where students could rate or berate the looks of classmates through ID photos he lifted off Harvard's computers. You got into deep trouble from this little prank.
Yeah. Well, Harvard was just not happy that I was using their images and...
Yeah, well, they said you hacked.
Mm-hmm.
Did they punish you?
Yeah, it was put on some sort of I don't know, what do you call it?
Probation?
Sure.
Soon thereafter, he and his two roommates created an online version of the Harvard Student Directory where kids could message each other. They called it the Facebook and launched it from their dorm room. Within 4 months, they had expanded to 40 colleges and over the summer moved to Palo Alto. But Mark had done code writing for some upperclassmen with a similar idea, and they have filed a lawsuit. 3 Harvard students are suing you, claiming that you stole their idea for Facebook.
Well, I mean, we know that we didn't steal any ideas or code, so we're just kind of waiting until that comes out in court.
In the lawsuit, they claim that you were duplicitous. Are you worried about it?
No, I don't really spend a whole lot of my time worrying about that. I mean, we have lawyers at the company who deal with that stuff, and it's not a huge concern.